Hi, Samantha McCall from The Oregonian here. Welcome to Taste Test, where I try foods on camera and tell you whether they're good or not. This week I'm doing some of the Lay's Do Us a Flavor chips. If you've taken a stroll down the chip aisle lately, you might have seen a few flavors that look unusual. I only have a couple of the flavors here because I couldn't find all of them. I've got the cappuccino, the kettle cooked wasabi ginger, and the last session's winner of cheesy garlic bread. I'm missing the bacon mac and cheese and the wavy mango salsa. So I have to admit I've cheated, and I've already tried I've already opened them, the cappuccino chips, and but I'm gonna try them again just for, old time's sake. So when you've opened the bag on the cappuccino Lay's, it tastes a little bit like French vanilla, or it smells a little bit like French vanilla. Kind of like if you're walking past the coffee aisle and there's kind of the powdered coffee you pour in, it smells just like that, which is kind of weird. So not exactly a chip that I'd ever buy, I think. When you pick it up and you smell it, it smells like French vanilla. There's not so much of the coffee in there. And you put it in your mouth and you bite down, you kind of get a lot of the vanilla and the coffee, sort of. And then as you keep chewing, there's a little bit more like potato chip in there, which is kind of weird, and the aftertaste is a little bit like cinnamon toast crunch. There's sort of an odd cinnamon note in there as well. Oh, those are weird. It's not fun. We're gonna move on to the wasabi ginger. So I haven't opened these before, so I'm curious. And they sound actually kind of good. Well, inside the bag, it doesn't really smell like anything. It sort of gives off that like malt vinegar sort of taste. And they're a little bit stiffer, I guess, than the cappuccino chips, because these are kettle cooked and the other ones I think are just regular. Those are actually kind of good. I'm not really big into potato chips, so I have to really find something that I like a lot to sort of, make it worth buying a bag of chips, because knowing me, I'll eat the entire thing. These are pretty good. You definitely get the ginger in there, and there's not so much the heat of the wasabi, but the ginger is really nice, and maybe because I'm looking at the picture on the front, which shows kind of like a little sushi setup right there. But besides, not really tasting the wasabi, the taste of it in general is actually pretty good. There's a tiny little bit of heat at the end of it, which might be kind of the residual wasabi, but it's not bad. Not bad. And finally, moving on to cheesy garlic bread, which was voted as the winner for the last Do Us a Flavor. Sort of for the Do Us a Flavor campaign, they pick a bunch of flavors and people submit them, and they put them out into stores, and, people vote, and I guess this was the last winner. Well, here we are. Not too much, kind of, again, just potato chips, a tiny bit of cheese in there, and these are kind of the regular chip again. And these are good. These are really good. I kind of have a weak spot for cheese chips, and these they're not too cheesy. They've got a little bit of depth to them, and they kind of have that cooked taste, but these are tasty too. They're almost kind of like Pringly in a way. Thanks for joining us. Not sure what's going to be next. If you have any suggestions of things you've seen at the grocery store that you want for me to try, send it in the comment box and I'll see what I can do. And if you've been able to find the bacon mac and cheese or the wavy mango salsa chips, let me know as well. I I went to maybe half a dozen stores and I couldn't find it. So either those are winning or nobody likes them, so they've taken them off. But come back soon. Thanks.